Welcome everyone to opening night in Los Angeles as the NBA begins its 62nd season and its 24th season on Turner Sports. The Staples Center is filled to capacity on this night before Halloween as we bring you Tracy McGrady and the Houston Rockets against Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. With Doug Collins and Craig Sager, Kevin Harlan, you take a look at our opening lineups tonight. And of course, Doug, the big story here, Kobe Bryant, who was booed when he was announced to the crowd moments ago. For the Los Angeles Lakers, who come off the preseason 3-4, and a season ago were 42-40. A screen by Turioff and a 2 by Bryant over Battier. And here come the season in Utah. Before that with Golden State. Now back here in Los Angeles. Bolton to Kobe. Right into Chuck Hayes. Defended on the play. Consecutive three-point miss for Battier. Here comes Fisher. He was part of those 3 championship seasons here, and then he went off for big money at Golden State. Now he's back at 33 years of age and a team in a lot of need of leadership. Bryant across the lane in Indiana. By Kobe Bryant playing with the bad right wrist that he hurt in preseason. 2 over Battier. Score. Alston with the great assist and Yao cutting off the wing. Now that looked like Sacramento right there.
Well, they're going to get a lot of movement this year. They're hoping that Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady will help them before the game, and he said that he's going to play Yao Ming in shorter bursts, maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and get him out and let him rest. But it's what Kobe does. You have to surround him and make him give that basketball up. He's so good at getting to the open area, and then he's deadly with that little pull-up jump shot.
The rebound by Turioff, and here comes Luke Walton. And McGrady right there to meet him. Kobe Bryant, a 3 over Battier. And look at the hustle of Walton, who first time they have gone head-to-head tonight. Rebound by Kobe. Lakers, as we said, 4 of 11, 2 of 12 shooting for Houston. Kobe with the left hand. The
men handle that kind of position. A lot of turnovers in the preseason, and we'll see if they can cut those down as the year goes on.
Over Battier, the miss by Kobe, the rebound by Scola, kind of inverting their offense.
Yeah, they bring their big men out, which opened up the lane, so now you've got slashers and cutters. You've got McGrady, Bonzi Wells when he comes in. Guys able to get into the lane. That lane is open with no big man down there.
Horrible shooting by Houston. Battier finally knocks one. Couple Laker defenders.
Yeah, great burst on that baseline. Mike James is capable of coming in and really shaking the game up. He can score, he can get out on the break. Remember now, he came off the bench when the Detroit Pistons won the NBA championship.
Little 6-0 run by Houston. What a pass by Kobe Bryant into Kwame Brown.
The drive, and Kobe's done a nice job challenging most every shot. But they're not where they want to be offensively. And you can see it, 19-12, and they're now 4 for 19 from the floor.
That's going to take a while as Bryant got Battier to go down. Works into Scola, and a foul called on Luis Scola. Not only is he learning about this game, but he's learning about the officiating as well. Scola.
Both those guys very athletic and strong, so I'm sure that both coaches want to be able to match up.
Kobe from outside. James, who played at Duquesne. And Yao going in. That was deflected too. Another turnover by the Houston Rockets. They now have turned it over 8 times, and Kobe attacks inside, working on Battier. And that off the knee of Kobe Bryant, ricochets out of bounds, and the Rockets have the ball.
Right now, he's just not comfortable reading cutters, and their assist-to-turnover ratio for the big men was very poor in the preseason.
Down by 11, the Rockets have chiseled their way back to within 2. Kobe Bryant over Battier. A 3-time National Defensive Player of the Year at Duke was Sean Battier. Inside, another Houston turnover.
Well, they're trying to force passes, and LA very active with their hands. It's going to be a little carrying the ball on Kobe Bryant, so back-to-back turnovers for Kobe, but
a player get here a little bit late. And the coach jawing him a little bit. Thank you so much. Battier got it from Dikembe Mutombo, the oldest player in the defensive principles. Let's just jazz things up on offense.
Well, what happens though is if you start scoring easier, sometimes you get a little lax defensively because it's easy for you to score points. Last year, defender and rebounder, he still struggles finishing around the basket because he has small hands and he wants to go too quickly. He doesn't settle into a rhythm that he can play at, so his offense has not gotten much better. But he is a much better defender and rebounder than he was early in his career.
It's a foul, and Battier was defending Kobe. That's a handful for
coming here to play this game in LA, where he's won 3 championships, and these fans have so loved him.
Screen by Brown. Kobe trying to slither. Picked up by Battier. Down court for James. Fisher there to meet him. Fisher's got that great defense. The pass to Yao, who never broke stride. And the Rockets do have a little bit of jazz, and down by a point right now with about 3 to play in the first half. Farmar's in there. And here's Walton off to Kobe Bryant, 5 of 13 with 17, a game high. The drive into 2 defenders, including Battier and Yao. Here comes T-Mac, and outside to James. Another dagger from outside for Mike James.
Kobe, which I don't think they can do because I don't think they can get value. Plus also, Kobe has to say where he's going now. He's the third party in this. You've got 2 teams trying to make a deal, and Kobe who
got 9. Kobe's got 17. Yao's got 13 off the bench. Mike James of Houston has put in 11. McGrady now on Walton. And Bryant with the reverse. Missed 22 the year before. Those guys staying healthy is important for this Rocket team.
Well, you know, all you have to do is look at your success of the season. Player games missed due to injury, especially your stars, and you'll know how you're going to finish the year.
Final seconds, they got Battier on Kobe with the floater. Picked up by Chuck Hayes, and that takes us to halftime after being down by 11. The Rockets went up by 4. James got hot off the bench.
Well, Kobe, Doug Collins mentioned that he'd like to have been in the car coming to the arena with you tonight. Wondering what you were thinking, what was going through your mind. What were your thoughts coming in here tonight?
Just getting ready for the game. You know, just thinking about the Houston Rockets, chasing McGrady all over the floor, and you know, that's enough.
When you came here tonight.
And this will put Yao at the line. 2 fouls in 11 seconds. Let's swing it over to Craig.
Well, Kevin, Doug was talking about matchups. Shane Battier playing 20 minutes and 43 seconds in the first half. I talked to Rick Edelman. He goes, hey, I didn't know they'd be playing Kobe Bryant that much either. But if Kobe Bryant's on the floor, Shane Battier will be on the floor guarding him.
Preseason. Veterans were seeing their fair amount of minutes in this particular preseason.
Well, I think these coaches recognize, you know, some of these schedules are so tough early. They do not want to dig themselves a big hole. Last year, Lakers got off to a great start.
Very good point. Walton tried to throw it out. Picked up on a 2-on-1 now. Battier with the steal. Austin the pump fake. And Shane Battier puts it in. The energy level of his team, the passion of his team. But the energy level seems good for these Rockets tonight.
Well, they've got guys that are playing very well right now. They're settling in. They're playing at a much better tempo. And we'll see if they can sustain it. Kobe Bryant now 6 of 17 on the night, so he's taken 17 shots to get 19 points. And if you're Shane Battier and the Rockets, you will live with that.
Next closest Laker has 9. That's Fisher. It's Kentucky, and he puts it up and in. He was undrafted out of Kentucky and really kind of carved his niche in the NBA D League, the development league, which has been a terrific resource for all these NBA teams. Bryant over Yao. And the rebound by Alston. Yao is a big man. It takes so much for him to move. Kobe wheeling around into a couple defending Rockets and finding 2 in a game-high 21.
Your own missed air ball.
Lakers tonight 42% from the field. There's a nice steal by Battier. Turioff is trailing. Foul called on Ronnie Turioff is the 2 hip replacements. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame this past summer, which was a highlight, he said, in his career.
9 championships.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looking on Hayes is Kobe Bryant, and then crashing into Yao and picked up
him. He's going to be fresher. He's just going to have to learn now to move it out the basketball, when to make his cuts. It's a little bit of a new thing for him. But as the year goes on, he's going to get better and better at that.
And be more effective overall in his career over Battier. Bryant with the miss. The rebound. Rockets have really begun to establish their offense in this third quarter.
Well, easy scores. You know, something they did not get last year. They're starting to get some easy baskets, and that just picks up the level of your defense.
McGrady was 6 in this quarter and 16 for the game as Yao was defending and Battier was in there, and a foul is called. It goes on Shane Battier, picking up number 3. Brady over Walton, the rebound by Kwame Brown.
It's a big shot there. That would have put them up 13. The Lakers right now really struggling to find a hoop.
They did give that basket, by the way, to McGrady. Has to touch it. Here comes Kobe Bryant. And
it's averaged 11 offensive rebounds, 13 second chance points. They already have 10 tonight. They're getting some easy points in the paint, getting some fast break points, and the game's starting to open up for them a little bit here, trying to give them a little bit of a blow so they can be fresh coming back to finish the game.
And Kobe has come in for Walton moments ago. There's a screen by Bynum. Battier is on Kobe. Bryant. James is quick, isn't he? Look at him fly inside. Picked up by Kobe Bryant. 9 of 23 tonight shooting. A 2 over Battier. Rebound.
Three-point line, so that tells you how they utilize that three-point line. Tonight, 32% of their shots. So that three-point shot, very important to the Rockets.
And they did that to stretch the defense and give a little bit more spacing.
Well, you got double teams in the post with Yao Ming. You kicked it around, you got your threes. They had 4.
A couple years ago, the Rockets were this great road team, and they struggled at home. And that's where they really were making their hay. There's another throwaway. Alston guarding Bryant. And then Battier comes in off the side, and he picks up a foul as Bryant begins to manufacture. That's 5 fouls now on Shane Battier of Houston.
Well, they're doing it with their defense. They're creating turnovers. Remember now, the Rockets only turned the ball over twice in that third quarter. That's why they were able to get that 8-point lead. Now they're...
And even the oldest player in the NBA, Dikembe Mutombo, likes what he sees in Yao Ming, now in his 5th NBA year. It's a shot by Kobe from 3 over Hayes. Turioff got a hand on it. It's off the Lakers. And
the game was on the line tonight. Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady really came through for them.
36 for Kobe and 38 with a foul called inside. Yao is defending. Is going to sit. These are the kind of players that can pull off that kind of offense.
I don't know that they'll ever run it like Sacramento, because Sacramento had those 3 big guys who could really pass the ball, and Chris Webber and Vlade Divac and Bradley.
Kobe Bryant just knocks down a triple. Bryant's got it. Lakers have 2 20-second timeouts. Bryant against Yao. Kobe Bryant. Comes McGrady. Houston is out of timeouts. We're tied at 92. A screen by Yao. It's Battier for 3. Oh, he got it! What a shot by Battier! It's a 3-point game. Timeout Los Angeles.
Oh my! I hit this last minute 36. Oh.
As Fisher just had his foot inside on the line, this tied it at 92. And then McGrady very casually brings it up. Here's Battier for 3 in front of the bench of the LA Lakers.
What an incredible shot by Shane Battier. Now, the one thing you got to do in this situation now defensively is you cannot let Kobe Bryant catch the ball here. You got to make somebody else take this shot.
Battier was the 12th best three-point shooter a season ago in the NBA. Great play by Luke.
You can't let Kobe Bryant catch this ball. Somebody else has got to catch it.
Here goes to Kobe. Battier fouls him.
That's got to give him 2 shots.
Yep. With 1.3, Battier fouls out. That was his 6th.
That's a smart play. You don't let him get the 3-pointer up. Now what has to happen is Kobe's got to make the first and miss the second one. The Lakers have to get the rebound and score. So that's a smart play. You don't let the guy get the 3-point shot off. Very smart play. And Shane Battier caught him before Kobe was able to get that shot off. Now Kobe's complaining, saying I was in the act of shooting. But clearly Shane Battier grabbed him on the arm before he was getting that shot off.
But Battier's 3 may indeed give the Rockets their first season-opening road win going back to 1985.
They would have done this at the end of this game.
You said we saw them during the break, during the huddle, and their body language is horrible. Here's Bryant again. Knocked away by Alston. No call. Buzzer sounds. Game is over, and the Rockets have survived. A huge sigh of relief for the Houston Rockets, who led by 12 with 1:36 to play in regulation. And the Lakers bring it down right to the end.
Isn't it amazing that ball ends up in Kobe Bryant's hands? Knocked away there from behind by Rafer Alston.
Right.